It's a little different mentality, obviously, because being number two, obviously you still have to prepare the same and play the same on the field, but it's different the way the other kids on the team are looking at you. So it's more of a leadership role, especially with all the young guys we got. And, I think it's a pretty good thing.
Is that something easy for you to kind of become the leader and kind of lead a very young team?
It has been. I think everyone on the team is, respecting that, especially all the wideouts, the running backs, even the young O-line. I think just the whole offense is kind of clicking as far as, recognizing me as a leader. I'm trying to keep that going.
How much confidence do you have going into this spring?
I'm very confident. I've been here this is my fourth year now. I know pretty much, I know this offense inside and out, and I know my receivers, the running backs, tight ends. We've been throwing for a couple of years now, even though some of them are young, but some of them have been here for a couple of years. So,
how much does that Clemson game kind of help you, though, with that confidence and knowing that you've been in that situation before and you can pull it out?
Exactly. It helps as far as knowing, going in as say I was going in this spring, not playing a game. It's kind of, you're like, maybe that'd be in the back of your head saying like, oh, you haven't played in a real game yet. But knowing and having that experience, I think it's huge.
But for some that kind of missed it or haven't seen too much of you, we've only seen one game. What kind of style quarterback are you?
Normal pro style quarterback that fits this offense perfectly. I can make all the throws, run this offense, make the right reads in the run and pass game, and move the chains and keep this offense rolling.
Not only a different quarterback, but you lose a lot of O-linemen, you lose wide receivers, tight ends. How is everybody kind of coming together now with so many lost on the offense?
A lot lost on offense, you're right. But this is Florida State. We reload. We're not going to have up and down years. We're reloading with the highest recruited kids, and the wide receivers are stepping up. Travis and Bobo and Erman are stepping up big time. Maven, Nizzo, and Kerr are playing great tight end right now, even though it's been 2 days, but they still look great. And this O-line, Coach Trigger will have the O-line ready, that's for sure. The team's a lot hungrier, I'd say, because, you have a lot of young guys that aren't really worried about the NFL. They're not worried about that type of stuff yet. They're really worried about Florida State.
With just 2 practices under your belt, but yet, like you said, you've had fourth quarter, you've been working with them for some years. How is everything clicking, though? The chemistry pretty good so far?
Yeah, so far with 2 days, yeah, chemistry's going pretty well. But, we'll see. We got 13 more spring practices, so I'm sure it'll only get better.
How hands-on has Coach Fisher been with the quarterbacks?
It's Coach Fisher, so he's pretty hands-on. Obviously him being a quarterback guy, but he's right there with us every single drill.
Obviously, you've been around for a while now, Sean. Has this spring practice felt a little different than the others, or do they all kind of feel a little different?
I think everyone's a little different. I think it's been funny. Each spring I've been in a different situation, slowly moving in up the depth chart, obviously. And obviously the spring's a little different going in as number one.
And that's a great thing. How has that ride been for you after, you came into that spring 2 years ago?
I think it's been great, and to look at it positively. I was here. I got to see EJ play. I got to see Clint Turkett, Coker, now Jameis. So learn a little bit from each of them. So I think it's perfect.
All right. What are you personally looking to get better at here this spring?
I'd like to just work on just getting this team together, like the mesh between everyone. I think that's my job. My biggest job this spring is to make everyone on the offense click and mesh together.
Sean, you've kind of been a part of a QB competition already in your career. How much does that help you here when you're fighting for a job again?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, being in a competition where you know how the coaches, what works, how they do it, how they run it. I mean, it's a huge advantage, dating back 2 years ago being in one.